Yes, sir. Ross?
Here.
Hamilton?
Here.
Hart?
Present.
Robinson?
Here.
Baxter?
Here.
Harris?
Here.
Fowler? And Sulaco?
Here.
A quorum is present, sir.
Thank you. If everybody stand for the prayer and the pledge of allegiance by Mr. Barber.
Let's bow our heads. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day that you have made. We do pray for protection during the coming storms. Lord, we ask for your grace and mercy during these times. We ask for wisdom for the decisions made here today. And Lord, we ask for protection for the electric department, for the police department, for the fire department, Lord, and all those who serve. Thank you for all these things in the name of Jesus, and all God's people said.
Amen. I
Pledge
pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Motion and second.
On the motion to approve the minutes from the previous meeting, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Communications, we have 5.
Yes, I got something. Mr. Baxter, yes.
Mayor, I'd like to move to accept and file 2 through 5 and hold number 1.
Okay, is there a second on 2 through 5?
Second.
Motion to accept 2 through 5, and then he's going to read by title only. Is that right? What you
Yes,
said?
I'd like to, number 1 to be read by title only, please.
Okay, on the pending motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Communication number 1, this is a memorandum from Councilmember Hamilton to Mayor Hartwick and the City Council. It's a report on the National League of Cities, Congressional Cities Conference in Washington, D.C., and proposed resolution on civility and municipal governance.
I just want to thank Mr. Hamilton for filing an after-action report for your trip there. So thank you. Move to accept and file.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, on the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Okay, presentations.
Please, I've got 2 presentations to be shown to you tonight, if you don't mind, and if y'all go ahead and bring those up. And sound, on one of them, the sound may be kind of low, but we got it up as loud as it goes. So go ahead and let it go, please.
This is North Little Rock. A city surrounded by nature and alive with community. Here, green spaces connect our neighborhoods. The river shapes our skyline, and the outdoors brings us together. Whether you're looking for adventure, relaxation, or just a place to breathe, you'll find it here. With more than 30 parks across our city, there's always a space to explore close to home. From playgrounds and courts to open fields and winding paths, every day in North Little Rock is designed to bring people together. Our inclusive playgrounds ensure that every child, regardless of ability, can play, explore, and belong. There's something for everyone, no matter where you live or how old you are. At nearly 1,700 acres, Burns Park is one of the largest municipal parks in the region and the heart of outdoor recreation in North Little Rock. Here you'll find room to play and compete, from soccer and baseball to disc golf, golf, and multi-use trails can be enjoyed by all. It's a place where families spend the day together and visitors come to experience something unforgettable. Every corner of Burns Park tells a story of recreation, resilience, and renewal. Some parks tell our story. The Old Mill at T.R. Pugh Memorial Park, known around the world for its role in Gone with the Wind, remains a symbol of artistry and pride. Emerald Park, with its breathtaking bluffs and sweeping views of the Arkansas River, invites reflection and reminds us of the beauty that surrounds us every day. This overlooks the Big Rock Quarry Park with an inviting bicycle park track and climbing areas. The Arkansas River connects our city and our parks bring that connection to life. Along the Arkansas River, you'll find places to gather, celebrate, and enjoy the view. The Arkansas River Trail links neighborhoods and history, giving everyone a scenic way to experience the beauty of North Little Rock. Our pavilions are more than picnic shelters. There's places where memories are made. Birthday parties, family reunions, and Sunday picnics all find a home here. With spaces available to rent across our park system, it's easy to celebrate life's moments surrounded by nature and community. We have 5 community centers throughout our great city and are hubs for activity and connection. All our centers have been updated. You'll find fitness programs, youth recreation, senior activities, and community events that bring people together year-round. Whether you're working out, volunteering, or just stopping in to see familiar faces, our centers keep the community moving and thriving. It's not just about fitness. It's about family, friendship, and finding a place where you belong. Our parks and community centers reflect who we are: strong, welcoming, and resilient. When challenges come, we rebuild together, and every day our parks continue to grow right alongside our community. Because when you find your park, you find your people. North Little Rock Parks and Recreation, where community grows and memorable moments happen. Find your park. Find your North Little Rock.
Thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. Turn the lights back on if you don't mind for the second presentation. That was produced not too long ago, showed to me, and I thought it would be nice to bring it to the council for all of them to see. Next, please.
The really cool thing about the Hayes Centered Volunteer Program is the fact that we realize that as staff members that
Thank you.
our volunteers aren't volunteers, they're ambassadors. They actually are the representation of the Hayes Center and the great things that we do every day and is able to be done here every day. I've even heard the word magic used a couple times. Just the magic and synergy that happens between people and community coming together just to make great things happen here. To really complete lives, for a lot of people as they kind of gotten to the age now where they really realize the dynamics of how powerful a community can be in their personal lives every day. And our ambassadors do amazing things for all of our members. Volunteers are the lifeblood of the Patrick Henry Hayes Senior Center. Since it opened its doors almost a quarter century ago, the whole foundation of why this facility is so successful is the fact that we really based our operations based on the life experiences of our members. Volunteers bring so much to the center, whether it's their skills and fun activities such as aerobics, swimming, line dancing, other fun activities that members enjoy every day.
Well, volunteering has really made me have a sense of, feeling that I'm needed, because what I do is, I feel like I help people every day when I'm doing the water roads, because they come, because some of them have different problems, and if there's anything I can do to help them, then I'll try to do that. And so that's what it does for me. It makes me feel like I'm helping people.
Oh boy, volunteering here lets you meet everybody under the sun and lets you give back just a little of what's been given to you. I'll never repay all that's done. The place kind of saved my life. I was definitely heading down the tubes physically, mentally, when I got to join, and literally brought me back from the brink. I'm 70 pounds lighter physically, and I'm 150 pounds lighter from the mental anguish I was in at the time. So, hard to top that.
What keeps me coming back is I love Patrick Hayes Senior Citizen Center. I love it, and I love the people here. I love the staff, and I just love everything about it because there's a need for a place like this.
All my friends are down here. All the friends that I never knew I needed or wanted, and I would never have met if I hadn't met them down here. But gratifying, gratitude. I'm beyond grateful to have experienced all the other folks teaching, and so good to give back just a fraction of that. So it feels like I'm at the right place doing what I should be doing.
Awesome. My volunteer experience is awesome because every day when I volunteer is a good day. It's a great day. It's an awesome day.
Thank you very much. Mr. Inslaco, would you have us do the pleasures for us, please? Bring the lights if you don't mind. I think we got some special guests that we just watched tonight. Y'all come on up, please. Mr. Inslaco. Tim? Yeah, you go ahead. There you go.
Similar to how military used to give their service members coin that went above and beyond. So it's got the gold bill on the back, eagle on the front. That's what we present each of you one of those. Thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank y'all very, very much. Appreciate it, Ben. Thank you. Thank you for that. So how many pounds did you lose, did you say?
70, Robert?
Wow. Congratulations. You look great. Thank you very much. Thank y'all very much for what you do. Thank you. Jim, thank you very much. All right, let's go forward, please.
Okay, unfinished business.
Please.
R26-107, Mayor Hartwick.
Please call it.
A resolution declaring certain buildings, houses, and other structures located at 2112 Edmond Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owner to abate said nuisance.
With that, I need to call a public hearing again. With those wishing to speak for or against R26-107, come forward. R26-107, come forward, please, and identify yourself. Yes,
Good
sir.
afternoon. My name is Carlos Sadler.
Yes, sir.
I was here a couple of weeks ago, and it was tabled until then. I tried to contact the city attorney, but I realized she's been out. I met with a contractor this Saturday, and he told me to come down and get a permit. So I went down today to get a permit so we can start rehabbing the house.
Okay. So with that, Richard, do you know any more about that than this, what he's saying right now? And if I'm not, Felicia, are you in the audience? Come on up if you are, please. See where we are on this, because I know we gave an extra 2 weeks for you, so I want to make sure everything has been done that you said you were going to do. Felicia, can you elaborate any?
I have not heard from him until today.
Oh,
And he said he did pull a permit, but I've not heard from him.
I did not know that I had to go back through her because like I said, I was told to reach out to the city attorney, so I did not know the process, sir.
Okay.
Well,
Richard?
I understand that he pursued or is pursuing a rehab agreement. As you know, the process for a rehab agreement requires that you have to post the escrow amount, which is the value of the cost of demolition. That's voluntary and also consistent throughout rehab agreements and has been for several years. But unless you post the escrow amount, you can't go forward with the arrangement under the rehab agreement. And you have to sign the rehab agreement before you can go forward with the ability to repair or cure the nuisance that the city council has determined that the property has. And I think there's been discussion with you about the escrow amount, and I thought that's why you did not want to post the escrow amount. I mean, is that correct, or?
No, I didn't, initially I thought they wanted to condemn the house. I didn't want the house condemned, so I just thought we were gonna move forward with with the agreement. If I could, I was trying to just do it myself. I didn't know that I had to go through it and actually I don't know if that was the only option.
Well, the only option to cure the nuisance is to go through a rehab agreement. I believe the postponement was to allow you to enter into the agreement, as I understand it. The agreement requires that you post the escrow amount. And unless you've done that, you can't go forward with the rehabilitation of the property. The escrow amount is established by the code department. They take contracts to determine what it would cost to raise the property, to demolish the property. All of that is in the condemnation procedure and also the rehab agreement process. I mean, I don't know that you have posted the required escrow amount.
I have not gone through that process at all.
It's not been condemned yet.
Oh, it hasn't been condemned at all?
Mr. Hamilton?
I apologize, I had stepped out at this time the last meeting. Why did we hold this? And I'm not sure if there was an official reason. Were we waiting on him to do something?
Yes, we gave it. Go ahead, Ms. Whitby.
He did not understand the process, that
Okay.
it would be condemned, and that if he wanted to rehabilitate it, he would have to put up the escrow
Yeah.
to cover the cost of the demo if it wasn't rehabbed.
Okay.
But then if it's rehabbed, then you would get that money back,
Right.
the escrow amount.
So where are you right now? I shouldn't ask this. This is a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against this is a public hearing right now. Does anybody else wish to speak for or against this? If not, I will adjourn the public hearing. Public hearing is adjourned. So now we're
Need a motion?
motion
To adopt?
to adopt.
For a second?
Ms. Ross.
I want to get a clarification from Ms. McHenry. How long has this been going on that this house has been a nuisance? Talking to her.
We've been trying to get something done with it for the past 2 years.
When was the red tag issued on the property?
2022.
A red tag.
Red tag's the initial process in notifying the owner that it's deemed a public nuisance.
Okay, Ms. Ross again.
So it was red tagged in 2022, which means it's uninhabitable, correct, when you red tag it?
Correct.
Okay.
There's a motion on the floor, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Ms.?
Is there a
I
second?
put a motion, yeah, I was.
Right.
I was just looking for a second. That's what I'm doing right now. Is there?
Second.
There's a second.
Is there any more discussion?
Think.
On the motion, Ross?
This is on the condemnation, correct?
This is
Yes.
on,
Yes.
Yeah.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
No.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
So now the process is you're going to need to get in touch with the city attorney's office. And you've got 30 days?
That's correct. Normally, you get 30 days in order to enter into the rehab agreement. Contact Christina Yielding at the city attorney's office and ask her for the appropriate rehab agreement that you'll need to enter into. As part
Mr.
of
Sadler,
that,
do you
you'll
have their
post-
you have their phone number, correct, from the last meeting?
I got in contact with them. Once again, she was on vacation and the city attorney was not there, so I've tried to contact their office.
all right. You know the process, I'm sorry, so go forward. Please make contact with the city attorney's office as soon as possible, and preferably tomorrow. If you want to, Richard, you'll be there, sir?
I
Okay.
will.
Ms. Hart?
Can you let me notify if you have any issues with getting in contact? Because it's clear that you don't understand. So I want to make sure that you contact someone. My number is available on the city website. Please contact me if you cannot get a hold of anyone.
Your name, ma'am?
Nicole Hart, Ward 2.
Thank you. Let's
Okay.
go ahead.
Next item.
R26-108, please.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
A resolution declaring certain building, houses, and other structures located at 924 North E Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for the property owner to abate said nuisance.
Thank you. Again, this needs to go to public hearing. I wish to call a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against, come to the microphone and identify yourself, please.
My name is Yashika Hart. I was also here 2 weeks ago regarding this property. And I've given some updated pictures. Those are from October 3rd, 2025.
Okay.
Okay. And we were asked to come back in 2 weeks. We have updated our permit and we've done more work on the house in 2 weeks, and I brought those pictures as well.
Question, Mr. Hamilton?
Do I pass it to him?
You can pass them if you like, yes. Come on.
I honestly don't know, in terms of public hearing, should we talk or should we wait until after?
Well,
Whatever you prefer.
she's about to pass some pictures. And
I was
with
just gonna
that,
ask
then
Ms.
I'll-
McHenry if
I can go
have you
ahead.
seen the
Miss-
pictures?
Please?
No.
No, she didn't see them.
Give it
So
to her.
right now,
I would trust
I
Ms.
understand. Right now,
McHenry
we're in a
instead of
public
me.
hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against, and you're speaking for it, you want to pass out some pictures to the council
Yes,
members.
sir.
And with that, if there's no one, if you have anything else, say, I'll adjourn the public hearing and then turn it over to council, okay?
Okay, so those pictures show progress from the last 2 weeks. We have updated our permit, and we have we have a building permit that's 180 days. Just to go back to what I mentioned 2 weeks ago, this property is on the corner, and that lot where it is, City of North Little Rock had it blocked off. So no vehicles were able to come and work on this home unless you carried all the supplies on your back. You guys just finished the street a month or two ago. Now we're able to access it, and we're working on it. And we've only owned it for a few months, so red tag wasn't 4 years ago.
Anybody else wishing to speak for or against R26-108?
I have a question. We're still in the
Let me
public
adjourn
hearing.
the public
Yes,
hearing, then
sir.
I'll come back to
Yes,
you
sir.
guys, okay? Nobody else? All right, I'm going to adjourn the public hearing. Now I'll open it up. Let's see, we've read it, so, let me go to you, Mr. Fowler.
Yes, sir. I'd like to know more about the work that the city did does anyone have any information as to the project or the street? Was it resurfacing or?
I think it was this.
Mr. Cook, David, please come forward, city engineer.
Okay, great, right.
Can I leave this here?
Yeah, you're good. David, you understand the question?
Yes, sir. The project that was done was a community development block grant project through Community Development's office. It was along, getting the limits up, it was along 10th Street from D to E. We did encompass that intersection of E and 10th. But as far as I'm aware, we didn't have any access restrictions to any properties. Y'all's pictures were from October. Did you have any problem accessing the house?
No.
When did that grant, I'm sorry, Mayor,
Go ahead, please.
but when did the grant project start and stop, Mr. Cook?
That's what I'm looking up really
Okay,
fast.
thank you.
Ms. Hart?
It's clear that she's trying to rehab the property, so I don't understand why we're still considering it for condemnation when there's been sufficient evidence. Like every other time that we've tried to condemn, there was nobody here, there was nobody talking, they're actively working, and they've only had it for,
Since 11, like November 20th.
so I don't know what the process is for this to be, I feel like it should be pulled off the condemnation list, but I don't know.
Mr. Hamilton?
On these, I like to trust in our code enforcement officer. Ms. McHenry, when was the last time, I don't know, and this might change my mind, was October 3rd the last time we were there?
No, we've been there several times, but we've not heard from the property owner. We've reached out to try to make contact. We don't know what type of work has been done on the inside or.
Would you do a quick favor and go through the process of how you notify? I know there's a checklist of how you try to identify ownership, who you try to contact, and the lengths we have to go to.
Yeah, we've gone through, we've had to mail numerous notices starting with the previous owner. After we saw that it was sold, we started making contact with the new owners, and I believe it's Miss Jackson in Texas. We've been in contact with Miss Jackson in Texas, and she just keeps saying, I'm going to try to get it done. I'm going to try to get a representative there. We saw where windows were installed, but beyond that, we have not been contacted to do any interior inspections. Last 2 weeks, they talked about electrical or plumbing. I don't know if any permits have been pulled. I don't know if any inspectors have been out. We've not been in contact with them.
Okay, and that's all for now.
Ms. Hart?
Oh, Ms. Linda was first.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you.
Robinson.
Excuse me, seemed like it was suggested to pull this off the condemnation list. And my question is, has enough work been done on this particular project to pull it? And my second question is, what's been done in the past 2 weeks? You know, maybe you said it, but I didn't pick it up. Have permits, what's different
They did
today than was 2 weeks ago?
They renewed their permit.
I can't hear you.
They did renew the permit. I think they installed a couple of more windows.
Say that to the microphone, please, if you don't mind. I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
So the pictures from 2 weeks ago showed the progress from October 3rd. The pictures you have now show the progress over 2 weeks. Additional windows were installed, siding was installed, and doors. And there's a gate the city of North Little Rock has also installed. So just to address what he said, that corner was blocked off, meaning there was no traffic up or down that street, meaning no cars, trucks, or any work vehicles could come in that area at the time. But yes, to answer your question, the pictures show the progress over the last 2 weeks from the last pictures that you guys received. And it's exterior work, not interior. The interior work that we mentioned 2 weeks ago, it was cleaning the property out to prepare it to be able to be wired, sheetrocked. In these 2 weeks, we've gotten a permit that allows us to work on the inside and outside. However, we've only worked on the outside because the additional steps are getting an inspector to come out before we touch the inside, if I'm understanding you guys correctly.
Anybody else? Mr. Fowler?
I'd like Mr. Cook to answer the,
I'm sorry.
yes.
I apologize.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Hart. I didn't see the hand.
Ms. McHenry, I have a question for you.
All right.
Director McHenry.
Go ahead, Ms.
Do you want to
Hart.
go now?
I
or-
missed her. I apologize.
That's fine.
Director McHenry, let me ask this, because how it seems to me is that we're talking about two separate groups. There was somebody that owned the property prior to this group owning the property. So when we talk about condemnation, as our process as the city from your department, are we looking at it just in its totality from the time that it got a notice and we're not giving any credit to this newer group who just obtained this property? Or what is
No.
a best practice that we've established?
We start the process all over again.
Okay.
Once the property changes hands. Once they contact us, explain to us their time frame on what it's going to take to bring that property into compliance, we work with them. Those properties do not come before council. If they are communicating with us and we know what's going on, and we try to work with them if they're trying to improve the property. But again, I've not heard from them, so I don't know what the time frame is that they need to rehab a property or what steps they need to take to bring it into compliance.
So let me ask you this. So based on that, because it sounds like you're saying, because it has been such a nuisance for so long, and they have not been communicating effectively with you all, then there's still a concern about this continuing to be a nuisance in that area. So should we not
We
give...
continue to get the complaints as to why is this property still sitting here in this condition?
So have we gotten complaints since this group?
We have.
We have gotten? Okay.
Anybody else? All right, Mr. Fowler.
I was
I'll
just
come back.
curious the dates on when the project started and stopped, Mayor. I believe I understand your group purchased the property in November of last year. Is that correct, ma'am?
We purchased the property before November. However, one of the owners was incarcerated, so we had to go through a whole process before
Yes,
we could
ma'am.
get.
I remember that now.
Yes.
You explained that
So we
last
got the
time.
permit last November.
Yes, ma'am.
It expired, I believe, in February. We got a new permit. It goes for 180 days.
Okay.
Mr. Baxter.
Well, so, correct. The problem with a lot of these condemnations is the fact that not only does code continue to get calls, right? We as council members continue to get calls about them being vacant, dilapidated for such a long period of time that generally speaking, yes, generally speaking, most people don't show up, but when some people do, again, we have the opportunity to explain to them the rehab agreement. So I think we have a great process as far as the rehab goes, because if you look at today, right now, April 27, 2026, you go back 180 days, we have homes that we have extended a rehab agreement to past that 180 days that we have not issued a new certificate of occupancy to, at least through the council, right, which is the normal process. So even though that's 180 days, there is generally some grace period there. We allow for weather situations. And again, we have been, and the community as well, have been told some things in the past, right? And they didn't come to fruition. So it's a matter of protecting the citizens where that home resides. We say, we condemn it. We have a process for you to fix it. All you got to do is put up the surety, put up the bond, get it done in 180 days, and wham, bam, you're done. Good to go.
Ms. Hart.
So I will say, just to ask the council for consideration, so Dixie is a community that since I've been elected, I've had close contact with its community members and its leaders. I have not heard of, I get calls all the time about properties that are serving as a nuisance, and then I send it to Felicia when I get those. Doesn't mean that nobody's complaining, but as the council member, I hadn't received that in the same way that I have when other properties have been a consistent problem. Like, I hear those complaints. I hadn't heard that about this property. I even asked some of the leadership from that community about this particular property because of me recognizing, like, if I was willing to hold the torch for this young lady as she tries. But I do know that the community is excited about new folks coming in here, trying to invest in this community and build it back up. So my concern is we might be making a quick decision on something when we have an opportunity to allow them to develop that property and change it and it be usable and not be condemned. So I'm asking you all to consider that. You guys will do what you choose, but that's just my thoughts about it as the council member from that ward, one of them.
Ms. Robinson?
You know, I'm aware of another community that's trying to revitalize their neighborhood and all. But see, my concern is, I think that we have given them opportunity to do what needs to be done. We ourselves have followed protocol, and we have given them the opportunity to do what needs to be done. Now, if we don't move forward on it, how much more time they're gonna need to do what needs to be done? We'll be back here in 6 months or 3 months or 4 months hearing the same thing. What I think needs to happen tonight is that we need to follow protocol, what our policies are. Now, fellow council member Hart may not have heard anything about the property, but I have, you know, and I've heard complaints about properties that's being abandoned, properties that need to be torn down. You know, sometime revitalization has to take place within the community. So my thing is, my vote tonight would be to move forward on protocol.
Okay. Ms.
Okay.
Hart? Hang on, Ms. Hart came up.
I was just going to say, I think that's where I'm confused as far as clarity and protocol, because when we have brought properties before us before in the past, there has been years that these properties have been in like the nuisance position. So with this particular person, even though the city hadn't received communication, it's literally been like a couple of months. So in other situations, we've given longer time. And in this situation where it's a new person, it seems like we're speeding up the process for this particular person, and I just think that we need to consider that. So not saying that we're not following protocol, but this does seem to be different in that even though this problem has extended, over a couple of years, for this particular person or company, it's only been a few months, since last October. November, excuse me.
I know that we have to look at things on a case-by-case basis. And I know with code, the reason why some abandonments or some properties have taken 2 years, 3 years, or whatever to tear down is because they have not been able to contact the owners of the property or their heirs involved. So this is why some of the properties have gone on for the amount of time that they have. So it's not that we are singling anybody out. We are following our procedure, but there are reasons why some properties, at least since my 24 years on this council, for some properties, it has taken longer than others. So we're not singling her out or treating her any differently than we do anybody else. However, my concern is if we let it go tonight, will we be back here in 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years? Oh, it was the weather. I understand. But I'm just saying, how much time are we asking?
Can I speak now? Oh,
No,
okay.
I've got to do this, Mr.
Yes,
Hamilton,
sir.
then I'll come back to you, okay? Y'all got to remember, the public hearing has been adjourned, okay? Christina, I wanted to make that clear to you why I had to do what I did, okay? So just letting you know, all right, I know you well enough to say, I know you wanted to speak, but I can't. Go ahead, Mr. Hamilton. Okay, all right.
I was a little torn on, when I was first at the council, started on the council, I would see one, I'd see somebody would call me and say, don't condemn it, don't condemn it, don't condemn it. And they'd say all this stuff they're doing for it, and I would advocate for them. And most of the time, they were really doing it. And it was actually good, but there is, I understand the case-by-case basis, and that is what I believe our code enforcement officers do. I know they work with people. I know they work with people over years. I know the process they go through. And you almost had me saying, what new people coming in? It is your ward. I was like, but it's not like it said, the word is condemnation, and yet it is really simply a milestone or here's the time limit we're really putting on it. Because when we don't, I agree with Ms. Robinson, it can go on and on and on, not saying that it will. But I'm also saying that if we do condemn it, there is a pathway. We're not closing a pathway for anyone. And so with the condemnation, we're putting on a hard date, and we are still allowing the mercy for it to be achieved. And so I think for the residents as a whole, and to keep the process as here at the council, not case-by-case basis, leaving the case-by-case kind of at the code enforcement. But when it comes here, we say, we believe code enforcement, we believe it should be condemned. And now, if you really want to rehab it, here is the exact process we've set up to allow you to do that. And so I think I'll be siding with Ms. Robinson.
I'm going to go Ms. Hart, Ms. Robinson, then I'm going to call the question, okay? Is it okay, Ms. Hart?
Yes, this will be my last comment for consideration for the council members. There are a number of communities in my ward who have just been neglected by the city, and they've given grace. They still have faith in us. They still call on us. They rely on us to do our due diligence as leaders to them, irregardless of the fact that we have neglected these communities related to infrastructure development, economic development, healthcare, jobs, and education. So in the same grace that they have given us to continue to have faith in us to make good decisions for them and for the people of that community, I think that we should extend that same grace to this young lady and in this community.
Ms. Ross.
One of the things that I don't know if we can do this, so I'm just throwing this out. And I know that we have to look at each property on a case-by-case basis. And what I want to recommend is that we give her 2 months, 3 months, and her come back in here and give us a report on the progress she has done on that house.
Let me ask Ms. Ross, and I'm going to go to my clerk, but go ahead.
That's what I would like to see.
All right.
I just want to say, we have the process from condemnations, and it's worked. This process, before we had this process, it was every person. We had to pick and choose, and did we like this person? Did we believe they would do it? By having this process, there is no doubt that we are being equal throughout the city on every condemnation. This was red tagged in 24 by the fire department, uninhabitable in 24. And sometimes the fire departments, they do go faster because, you know, the fire department has already flagged it. But when we have this process, there's no reason that we would start deviating, because once we open that door, everyone that comes up, we're going to have to look at that, and we're going to have to decide whether we trust them or not, or do we like them or not. That's out of hand.
With that, I've had a public hearing. I've adjourned the public hearing. I'm going to call the question. Now, if you don't mind. Nobody else? Thank you.
Is there a motion?
Second.
Motion second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Yes. Hart?
No.
Robinson?
Pass.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Pass.
Insulaco?
No.
Mayor, do you vote? we'll need your vote.
Let me ask you a question. If we put this off like the people, I'm going to look at the people in that ward tonight for just a second. So if I put this and hold it, it has to be something done, and I'm going by memory, like by June?
Yeah, you have to.
Hang on.
It's been on the agenda twice. It can be on the agenda for more meetings, so June 22nd would be the meeting that it would have to be either voted on or I would withdraw it.
Point of order, I think we're voting, and so it is either
I know,
approved
I'm
or
asking a
denied.
question.
There's no pooling, I think.
I'm asking the question, though.
Asking the question, I was just answering the
All right,
question.
so I asked the question. So right now, it's a, what is it, 4-4?
Mhm.
Let's get them to do what they're supposed to do. I'm going to vote for it.
You're going to vote for it? Okay. So it is condemned, so you'll need to get in touch with the city attorney's office within the next 30 days, so you can enter into a rehab agreement, and they'll be able to let you know what the amount would be. Once you've completed that rehab, you would get that money back, if it's within that period of time.
So you're not dead, you just got to perform now.
We're halfway dead since we have to come with funds that could take away from it, but does that mean there's no appealing your condemnation process or me speaking and saying anything else, right?
I believe you can file a civil lawsuit.
Okay. R 2618's been done, it's failed, I mean, it passed, so let's go forward.
O 2617, Councilmember Ross.
Ms. Ross.
Councilmember Ross.
Oh, I'm going to hold it.
Okay. O 2618, Councilmember Hamilton.
This is not the time for this one. I'm going to go ahead and pull that from the agenda. Not hold it, pull it.
Withdrawn? Okay. Consent items, there are 5.
Yes, sir, go ahead, I'm going to ask all the members if they want to pull one, if not, I'll ask for an aye vote to,
You do have R 26117.
I didn't see
The
it.
date in the title needs to be corrected.
R 26117.
Yeah, that's the one, the one-time $850. It should be today's date, April 27th in the title. It is correct in the body.
Let's do this then, let me go ahead and ask for 13, 14, 15, 16 to be approved. I'll pull that and we'll amend it at that time, is that fair enough?
Oh, we're on consent agenda?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, we're pulling 117, is that right?
I'm holding it to make an amendment, yes, sir.
So we're pulling it and holding
Yes,
it?
Pulling and holding. So I'm asking for an aye vote on 113, 14, 15, and 16. All those favors say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, say nay.
Okay, R 26117, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution approving a one-time payment of $850 to all full-time employees hired on or before November 1st, 2025, who are still employed as of April 13, 2026, including elected officials and uniform employees covered under agreements between the City of North Little Rock and the FOP, IAFF, and NLRPD Supervisors Association.
Thank you. And I need to have
Need a
that
motion
motion,
first.
and then I need to make the
Motion
amendment.
to adopt.
Motion to adopt.
Your second?
Second.
There's a second.
Now a motion to amend
I'm
to
about to,
correct the
Mr.
title.
Hampton.
I'll wait on the amendment.
Okay, there's an amendment to change the date to, help me again, Ms. Clerk?
The 27th.
April
I make a
27th.
motion to amend,
From April 13th to April 27th, 2026. There's on the amendment there.
Is there a second?
so moved.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart? Yes. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Now we need a motion to adopt in a second and then
Motion to adopt
discussion.
is amended.
Motion to adopt, second.
There's a
Okay.
motion, second.
Discussion?
Yeah, about to. Go to Mr. Hampton.
Else? Go ahead.
It's the, come on up, Ms. Amber, it's the deductible that we had to adjust. Go ahead. Yes. Did you understand the question?
Yeah, so during the budget process, this was included in the budget. If you all remember back when we were doing the budget, insurance went up substantially, 20%. So we had a lot of heartache and heartburn from employees. So we were trying to think about, well, is there something we can do to just ease the burden? Employees were saying, you know, I only got 2.5% raise. And so while it's not directly or a payment related to insurance. It's a payment that we felt during that budget process would make employees feel a little bit better, that we were trying to do something to help them. And the key is it's one time. So if we had given them a 3% raise, you know, as opposed to 2.5%, that would be ongoing. So this one-time payment is just a one-time hit to our budget. And so we did take that out of carry forward in most funds. And so that is in there to just say, okay, we recognize this is only happening one time. Their raises and salary will not continue to grow as a result of it.
Anybody?
Mayor?
Yes.
So the spirit of this, Ms. Strange, is to help offset increasing family medical health care costs. Is that correct?
The spirit is really to help the employees that are covered on this, under this, do whatever they need
I
to
understand.
do.
Okay, thank you.
Where are we? Mr. Hamilton?
Mr. Mayor, I just read that, I know I'm supposed to ask you, so can I talk to Ms.
Go ahead.
How much do you like using one-time money to take care of things that will be an ongoing issue?
You do not. That's,
Do you believe that inflation will continue?
probably.
Always has. We gave non-uniformed, let's take out uniformed for now. I believe some got a 5% raise, but last year, I believe we gave a 2.5% raise and then a 2.5% raise before that. And in 2024, there was a 2.5% raise. In 2023, a 2.5% raise. Same with 2022 and 2021.
I didn't bring all of that data because it wasn't directly related. I believe you, but I'd have to go back and look to verify.
No problem. I've got it. The elected officials have also gotten a number of raises in that time as well. And we were usually included as a different agenda item, but along with those raises, no one's getting paid enough. And I can understand that. So I'm not going to begrudge anybody this extra $850. I think I don't think our employees are millionaires. I think they can perfectly be happy with that. But I think my salary, I meant to ask you about this earlier today when I was talking to you. My salary is $17,000 a year.
It's a little bit over that now.
Let's
Since
say
we
it's
gave-
$18,000. At $850 that, and we'll get into whether or not I am on this or not, but.
And I looked at this after you and I talked this afternoon because I knew there was a lot of back and forth. So as I read this resolution, city council members are not included because the way we do our vacancy or our personnel model, quota ordinance, you all are considered part-time. So that's where it's key, where this resolution says all full-time employees. And so we can amend it if you all want to include you, but otherwise you would not be getting it under this resolution.
Okay. I would think that there would be a legal argument that it would be that.
Well, you
that
all are
we haven't-
voting on it, so I'm just telling you
I would-
at this
I'm-
point, you're not.
I would say that
covered.
the $850 would be like a 7% raise for me this year. And if someone's making $50,000 a year, then it's a 2% raise.
Yeah,
for
again,
them.
you're
And
not
so-
covered unless you amend it.
Well, I'm going to make an amendment that city council members be excluded, but,
No, wait a minute.
It's not
They're
necessary.
not included anyway.
I actually, legally speaking, I don't know if Mr. Hogan, our city attorney, deputy city attorney has an opinion, but I think that using a classification system for a certain process, city process, does not overtake legally the word elected officials who
If you want to
otherwise
amend
are
it,
not.
that's
And so
great.
I
We're
just have a
voting on
concern that we are included, and
No,
If we're not, then I'm fine with
I
it.
don't think you're included. She's explained it has to be full-time employees. You're not defined as such, so.
But is there
It's pretty
City
amendment?
Attorney Fields and I had a long conversation about this, and both of us are 50-50 on it.
So,
I don't know if we are or we aren't, so I'd make a motion to amend that we include the words excluding city council members after elected officials.
Say that again.
I make a motion.
Where are you?
I
Where are
move-
you on the resolution? I'm trying to find it. What are you
In the
what are you
title.
amending on the resolution, Mr. Hamilton?
The third line in the title at the
It
end
says
in
there should be a full
parentheses,
force and effect, so read to me again, Miss.
including elected officials and uniformed employees in
So
parentheses.
including elected officials, but excluding city council members. Our full-time elected officials, I feel, are certainly deserving.
I'm still confused. Help me, Richard, if you don't mind. What you
I'm
trying to say?
confused too.
Thank you.
So basically, in the title and in the body, what Councilmember Hamilton would like to do, and it does not bother me one way or the other, it's you all voting on it, is let's say this for ease sake, including, instead of saying elected officials, we would say the mayor, the city clerk, and the city attorney, because wants you all left out of
We
it.
don't pay the judges, right?
No.
That's state. Okay.
So the amendment, if you get it back, would say that it would include all employees from a day to day, including the city council, the mayor, and elect.
Not city council,
Not city government, okay, just the
just mayor, city clerk, and city attorney.
city attorney.
Is there a
But
second?
if we do that, do we need to take out full-time? Because, well, if we put them in there by
Not if
name.
you're specifically naming them, I don't think so.
Did you get that, Ms. Clark?
Was it, yeah, I have the amendment. Was there a second?
And if we come back and Amy, agrees or disagrees, we can hold the payment and bring it back the next
I
time.
think we've got an opinion from the Richard there, who's sitting in for Amy tonight, but back to it. So we
I think
got it
we
on the
another
floor around
opinion.
now.
I haven't got a second.
I'm about to ask for a second. So we have amendment on the floor. Is there a second?
Okay. On the motion to amend? Ready to vote, or you want to?
Will you read it to me, what the amendment is?
So the amendment will be in the title and in section 1. Instead of saying including elected officials, it will say including mayor, city clerk, city attorney, and uniformed employees, et cetera.
I would
Go ahead.
on the vote?
You're ready to vote?
On the amendment.
Wait, I want
On
to
the
say-
amendment.
On the amendment. Ms.
On the
Ross.
amendment?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the problem of, as you said, we go ahead and pass it and let the city attorney, I feel more comfortable hearing from the city attorney. I want her opinion on what we should do.
So to me, the way it's written, I would not be including you all. I can most definitely talk to the city attorney tomorrow and give you all her perspective on it as well, or the amendment. To me, it does not matter. Either way, to me, it's the same, saying the same thing. But I am not an attorney, as Councilmember Hamilton is, so.
Not a good one.
Mr. Hamilton?
I can understand waiting to hear what City Attorney Field says, but does the amendment take care of the issue and clear it up? Mr. Mayor, I was thinking that the amendment would
I'm
clear
going back.
that issue up. And so that was why I made it.
Hang on just a sec.
Just a point of clarification. Elected officials, council members are full-time employees because we're a council member full-time.
Not
You are
how
not
we
full-time.
classify you in our quota ordinance, which is what we go off of when we're doing legislation like this. As Councilmember Hamilton mentioned, when we do annual raises, yes, we usually do a separate one, but this is something different, and from my perspective, this covered it.
I answer the phone all the time, so I don't know. Anyway. Okay.
Ms. Ross?
Ready to vote?
There's a vote. There's a vote on the question then.
It's on the amendment, correct?
On the amendment,
amendment.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
I get confused too.
Yeah.
Robinson?
No.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris? Harris? I'm only going to ask you one more time.
Yes.
Thank you. Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
No.
Okay, motion carries. Is there a motion to adopt as amended?
Motion to adopt as amended.
Second.
Okay, discussion?
Don't see any, go for it, thank you.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
We're up to new business, R26-118, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution declaring certain building, houses, and other structures located at 1410 West 11th Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owner to abate said nuisance.
Again, I need to call a public hearing. Those wish to speak for or against R26-118, please come forward. Seeing none, adjourn the public hearing.
Is there a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
On the motion to adopt, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart? Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
R26-119, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution declaring certain building, houses, and other structures located at 802 Northeast Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owner to abate said nuisance.
Again, I need to call a public hearing. Those wish to speak for or against R26-119, please come forward. Seeing none, adjourn it.
Is there a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart? No. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
R26-120, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution declaring certain building, houses, and other structures located at 804 North East Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for the property owner to abate said nuisance.
Again, I need to call a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against R26-120, please come forward. Seeing none, I'll adjourn it.
Is there a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart? No. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
R26-121, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution declaring certain buildings, houses, and other structures located at 10 Neal Place in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to constitute a public nuisance and condemning said structures, providing a period of time for property owners to abate said nuisance.
Again, I need to call a public hearing on this. Those wishing to speak for or against R26-121, please come forward. Seeing none, I will adjourn it.
Is there a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
No.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
R26-122, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution certifying the amount of cleanup liens to be filed with the Pulaski County Tax Collector against certain real property at 1515 Orange Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas.
Again, I need to call a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against, please come forward on R26-122. Seeing none, I will adjourn it. Yes, ma'am.
Is there a motion?
Motion to adopt.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
R26-123, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
A resolution certifying the amount of cleanup lien to be filed with the Pulaski County Tax Collector against certain real property at 1704 North Beach Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas.
Thank you. Again, I need to call a public hearing. Those wishing to speak for or against R26-123, please come to the mic. Those for or against. Seeing none, I will adjourn.
Motion?
Motion to adopt.
Is there a second?
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Ordinances O2622, Mayor Hartwick.
Please.
An ordinance accepting the annexation of certain territory to the city of North Little Rock, approving the schedule of services to be extended to said area, assigning said area to Ward 2.
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Is there any discussion?
See none?
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart? Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
On the, did you say pass? Oh, yes, okay, thank you.
Let's have an emergency.
On the emergency clause, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart? Yes. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris? Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
O 2623, Councilmember Robinson?
Please call it.
An ordinance granting a special use to allow a youth summer program in an R4 zone for certain real property located at 1120 Bishop Avenue in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, declaring an emergency.
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart? Yes. Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
I have one question.
Go ahead.
Need a
Motion to adopt.
Second.
Motion to adopt,
you.
now there's a question.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ms. Robinson.
My question. Ms. Taggart, I know that this is come to the mic. This is a summer enrichment program that you're going to be offering in the Sherman Park area. My question to you as a former educator, you know, I'm for enrichment. And I'm wondering if this service, and I know we would have to amend this, could be offered during winter break, like the 3 weeks the kids are off during Christmas time. Even having some enrichment during spring break, rather than just offering this during the summer. You know, I'm impressed with the service that you're going to provide, you know, but I would like to see this being offered more than just summer. Do you think this is something that you could provide during those times?
It's funny that you say that, because that's absolutely something
Excuse
that
me.
we could, can you hear me?
Yes, they can now. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I said, it's funny that you say that, because that's absolutely something that we had considered. The only problem that we run into is just funding. So this right now is something that we're looking to continue, as you stated, during the summer break, the winter break, as well as spring break, and also before and after school care.
Okay, so could this read, rather than summer, could it be amended to just say a youth program?
Mr. Baxter.
Steve got his hand
Yeah,
up.
go ahead, Mr. Baxter.
I was just assuming we say enrichment program and let her determine how long she wants to be open. She's got her hours listed here, daily hours, and I'm not gonna put, I mean, summer enrichment, I don't know what that is. Is it, you know, the whatever, you know, June 22nd to whatever? No, just, I think we, as an idea, it's your legislation, I say we strike through summer and just put an enrichment program and let her determine what her funding allows her to do as it relates to reaching those youth in her area.
Do you understand that, Ms. Taggart?
I do understand it, and it's actually out of school time is what is considered with the Arkansas Department of Education. So out of school time allows for any time that the students are out of school,
So youth out of school time.
out of school time.
Okay, so we have to amend it, so the amendment is on the floor that we strike, help me,
So-
Mr. Baxter.
No, that's, I would
Ms.
just.
Robinson.
Just maybe planting the seed in Ms. Robinson's mind.
Quick question, though. So
It's up to Ms. Taggart.
Well, my question, if you take that out and you say anytime, if school's out from 3 until 7, are you saying that would be daily?
Like an after-school program? Yes, ma'am.
Is that what you're saying?
So that's what, in my proposal for the entirety of the program, that is eventually what we want. Right now, this is a pilot program to initiate some type of, you know, operational type of context so that we can get donors and sponsors who are interested once they see the results that we'll be able to provide.
Okay, well, since it's a pilot program, you know, we could go with what you got, and I was trying to keep you from coming back. But since it's a pilot program,
I did have a question.
We'll just go with the original legislation.
Miss, you have a question?
I did have a question. So on the original filing, it was for the youth summer program that could eventually turn into a daycare. So that was the original when I came here for the planning committee 2 weeks ago. So ultimately, that is what we were still looking for. I just noticed on here it only had the youth summer program. Does it still allow for what we originally asked for?
Donna's here.
go ahead.
Donna James is here. If you want Donna to come up.
I didn't see Donna. Is Donna here? Donna?
Yeah.
And I'm coming to Mr. Baxter next. Mr. Baxter. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, so yes, in section 2, item 1, it says, if the scope of the program changes, the applicant must apply for a new special use for a daycare. So I think that's already kind of out in front of us. So again, again, her whole program is based on her funding, right? If I remember right, at the planning commission meeting, you said it's on your nickel for now. But
Yes,
you're
sir.
looking for additional resources in effort to improve the program, continue it for whatever, right?
Yes, sir.
My suggestion would be let her determine, other than the daycare, right? As far as this goes, just let her determine whatever she can do.
Okay.
So let's not make her come back unless she transfers or transitions to a daycare. That's,
Okay.
it's
Keep
your
it, you're
legislation.
saying keep it as it is.
We can move forward.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I have another question.
All right, Mr. Taylor.
So I guess it was my understanding that when I initially asked about the zoning for the program to be a summer youth program that transitions into a daycare, that would be one thing. Are you now saying that I would need to come back again to have that redone? Okay, just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, we're like now, we're just going to approve what's on the ordinance, and then when you change it, to whatever you want, just come back, and it looks like we've got we're just trying not to amend it tonight, is what it sounds like, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anybody else? Now.
So
we're-
moved.
All right, Ms. Clerk.
Second.
Okay, on the motion to adopt as is, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
And they may not have told you, but you may have to come in and get a business license because.
I was told that.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Donna, by the way.
02624, Councilmember Robinson.
Please call it.
An ordinance rezoning certain real property located at 5117 1/2 East Broadway Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, from C3 to C4 zoning classification by amending ordinance number 9263, declaring an emergency.
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
Motion second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Ms. Robinson said yes. Ms. Hart did not.
Hart, I didn't hear Hart.
We're voting for 24?
You're suspending the.
Suspending the readings, yes,
Yeah,
sorry.
okay. Robinson said yes. Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Need a motion to adopt?
Motion to adopt.
So moved.
There's a motion second.
Open for discussion?
About to look around, I see nobody so far, so go.
Okay, on the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
02625, Councilmember Robinson?
Please call it.
An ordinance granting a special use to allow large commercial vehicle repair in a C4 zone for certain real property located at 5117 1/2 East Broadway Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, declaring an emergency.
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion second, and I got discussion. Ms. Hart.
I wanted to ask Mr. Pownall, if he's here, a question.
Yes.
Question?
So when I went by to,
Dan, identify yourself first, okay?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Thomas Pownell with Thomas Engineering.
So when I went to look at this property today, I was looking at the houses that are across the street. It's like a little ditch, and then it goes down, and there's like that community that's over there, Grove City, I think it is. It's behind there.
Okay.
Was there any consideration or concerns or asking about noise nuisance for this type of like, that was the thing that came to my mind of concerning, because I know in this area, there's been certain issues. So I'm just asking, was there any consideration for that, or? Because I know to the right and to the left, I think those properties are vacant, right? But then it's like a house right there?
You talk,
Am I looking at the right property?
you're looking at the across the street. No, we didn't consider any noise or anything other than notifying the people. It's currently operating as a truck repair now. This is cleaning the property up. They're going to expand and build a new building, but the operation is going to be the same as it's been for
Any
years.
type of, with truck repairing, is there any type of concerns that we should consider as far as what's being put into, like the drainage, what's draining into the systems that way?
Not that I'm aware of, no. The repair will be inside. It's going to be contained inside.
Okay, okay,
That'll help with noise.
thank you.
More discussion?
On the
If not,
motion?
on the motion.
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
O 2626, Councilmember Ross?
Please call it.
An ordinance granting a special use to allow outdoor placement of trailer landscape materials and recreational vehicles to be displayed outdoors within the parking lot of certain real property located at 4330 East McCain Boulevard, declaring an emergency.
First reading.
Move to suspend the readings.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart?
Yes.
Robinson has left the chambers. Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion?
Motion to adopt, but I want to say something.
Oh,
A motion to adopt this discussion. There's a second, then I'll come back for, go ahead.
We have someone from Lowe's that came all the way from North Carolina, and I think he might
Is
like to
he-
just speak, just give him a second to,
Is that Mr.
KK?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Okay, that's fine. I
It'll
didn't
be a
know.
lot
That's
more
fine.
tax dollars for North
Come up,
Carolina.
identify yourself, please, sir, if you don't mind.
Good afternoon. My name is KK Yao with Lowe's Home Center LLC.
Okay, question?
Well, just kind of explain what you're doing, you know, the ATVs and the additions that you're adding to.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Basically, we are requesting a special use permit to be able to sell the ATV or UTV to add into our inventories for the products to serve our community better.
And this is also for additional landscaping and the outdoor storage that they have. We'll bring everything into compliance there.
Gotcha.
They'll expand it.
Mr. Hamilton?
I had a question about the difference between, I mean, I know the difference between ATV and there's UTV, but I did speak to a planning commission member who was wondering how much bigger will the vehicles get? I don't know if that's a valid question. I mean, riding lawnmowers are going to be riding lawnmowers at Lowe's all the time. But when we go ATVs, UTVs, he was worried about opening up a bit of a vehicle lot. Could you speak to me a little about that? Is there any reassurance I could have? I tend to vote for this, but he did spark something in me, and so I wanted to.
Yes, sir. Based on what I know, I have come across with some of the store, especially in Texas. I live in Texas. Some of the stores do sell the ATV. Now, the number of products for the ATV, the most I see is like maybe one or two, just park right in front of the entrance.
Okay.
You know, it's not like a car lot. It's not like a riding mower that, you know, you have so many in front of the store. But the most I see is maybe one or two. You know, that's my experience.
And if I may have one question, Mr. Mayor, if someone could clarify me, did Mrs. Ross say, or did Councilmember Ross say this was bringing things into compliance?
Well, I mean, there's different outsourced, you know, it brings in the temporary, you know, their plants and flowers and everything, so it.
Okay. Okay.
Like some are not necessarily in order, that's what it is.
Anybody else? Okay.
I just want to say,
Art,
when
Ms.
they
Ross.
say ATVs, they're talking about the side-by-sides, the gators, the whatever you want to call them.
Right. Thank you, ma'am.
Anything else? Where are we?
On the motion?
The motion?
Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Hart.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Baxter.
Yes.
Harris.
Yes.
Fowler.
Yes.
And Sulaco.
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross.
Yes.
Hamilton.
Yes.
Hart.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Baxter.
Yes.
Harris.
Yes.
Fowler.
Yes.
And Sulaco.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Nice meeting.
02627, Councilmember Hamilton.
Please call it.
An ordinance granting a special use to allow a liquor store in a C2 zoning district for certain real property located at 4706 John F. Kennedy Boulevard in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, declaring an emergency.
Is there a motion?
Motion to suspend all readings.
Second.
On the motion, Ross.
Yes.
Hamilton.
Yes.
Hart.
Yes.
Robinson.
Yes.
Baxter.
Yes.
Harris.
Yes.
Fowler.
Yes.
And Sulaco.
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt? Is
Motion to adopt.
there a second?
Second.
Motion is second, and now it's
the
for
applicant
discussion.
is
Let me
here.
hang on just a second. I got Ms. Ross here.
I just want to make a comment.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to pass on this, and I'm not opposed to it. I haven't heard anything about it. But 13 years ago, when we were working to get that area where the restaurants could have mixed drinks, could have alcohol, that was one of the things that kept coming up. And we told them, all you can have is restaurants, there's no liquor stores, no anything. And we told them that there would not be. So, but it's 13 years ago. If things may have changed, I don't know. But just me personally, when I told them, with it being a C3, that liquor stores would not be allowed there, like I said, I'm not opposed to it, but I'm going to pass on it.
Okay. Now, hang on, Mr. Hamilton.
I brought this for consideration only because I understood that this could be an issue with how we had, the chamber had gotten Park Hill from a dry area to the wet area. It was incredibly confusing, a lot of hard work, well done.
Amber.
But I see this as an opportunity, actually, now. I mean, I didn't know how I felt about it at the time. Done a lot of research into it. As Councilmember Ross stated, I have not heard a single complaint. At Planning Commission, there was not a single complaint. They sent out their stuff. I believe, if I'm correct, that these are the same owners of,
Amber?
JFK Liquor.
Go ahead,
JFK.
Amber, go ahead. So tell me who you own. Tell me how many of these do you own, may I ask?
So my name is Amber Weinzimmer. I am married to Brian Weinzimmer. He is the legal owner of JFK Liquor.
Okay.
And I'm currently the legal liquor permit holder for 161 Liquor.
Okay.
So any more, Ms. Ross?
Now, you are moving your 161 permit
Yes.
to that.
Yes.
So the 161 will no longer be there for you, or you will no longer own that, correct?
So the process is that I have to get the zoning first. And then after I get the zoning, then I go through the process with the ABC. So then it's a very similar kind of process where I have to send out the notices and go through the due diligence with them. But then that would just be as a transfer of location. So then my current location would no longer sell liquor. And then, because you're only allowed to have like the one permit. And so then I would move that permit to this location.
Mr. Hamilton?
I did just want to say, I can understand where Mrs. Ross is coming from, and I respect it, the past. I tend to fall along the line of, that was 13 years ago. I made no such promises. I think a liquor store, along the lines of what they are, the type of business they're running, works really well right there. The drive-through, from what I know, will be in the back.
So yes, the drive-through is in the back, and one of the council members had asked me as well about how many cars we could have. So I went out there and I measured, and it's about, this is my measurements, but I measured about 135 feet. And I drive like an SUV, and so I kind of measured my car, and then I did some calculations. And so it looks like, you could fit, 6 of my cars there, with some space. And I think if everybody was just like completely touching, you could fit like 7, so I don't foresee us being that busy, but.
You hope so, right?
I have a question. So when I was reading on this legislation, I saw something that talked about signage when you have liquor stores that are close to schools. And there's like 1,000 feet. Yeah, but when they're close, not within the feet. But there were some municipalities who have instituted like the signage. There's a signage restriction that they had to not necessarily have large or lit signage. Is that something that you would be willing to consider, or would you want it to be, the signage to be very explicitly saying liquor?
It's something that I would be open to discussion about, you know, depending on the parameters, you know, that it needs to fit into.
All right, anybody else? Ms. Ross, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead, Mr. Fowler.
I have a problem with that. Abbey Road is next door. That sign's probably lit. I would rather not treat applicants differently based on their business. Beauty, like art, is in the eye of the beholder, and while someone may be offended by an alcohol sign, someone else may be offended by the head shop sign next door. So I don't know that we're the morality police here. That would be my comment on that.
Anybody else, discussion? Ms. Ross?
Okay, now the hours that we have here, these include the drive-through hours, correct?
So the drive-through would be open from, basically, the drive-through would be open all of the time, but we would shut the front doors at 10 o'clock. And so after 10 o'clock, then it would be drive-through only.
So, Monday through Thursday, the drive-through closes at 10 p.m.?
No, the front doors close at 10.
Because we don't have the drive-through hours.
Oh, yes, and yes, so yeah, that would be it.
So, yes, the drive-through would close at 10?
Yes.
Okay. And then Friday?
Friday and
Thursday,
Saturday, 11 and 11:30.
Okay, okay.
Anybody else? Okay.
So this says 11, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
It says 11:30 on Friday, but 11 o'clock goes, Saturday. But now that does close, the drive-through closes at 11. I know you have to close at 12 because then it's Sunday, so.
Yes.
Okay.
Where are Ms. Clerk?
Ready to call the vote. On the motion, Ross?
Pass.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
02628, Councilmember
Decent.
Baxter?
Please call it.
And
I'm done?
an ordinance granting a special use to allot a vape shop in a C3 zoning district for certain real property located at 13120 Crystal Hill Road in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, declaring an emergency.
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Insulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion?
Move for adoption.
And I got discussion over here, Mr. Baxter.
Real quick, rendered lip, sorry. Real quick, as it relates to this application, I do remember some previous issues we've had with these types of business ventures. So I ensured with the applicant about the exterior illumination, and in so much as we have there should be no neon or LED lighting visible from the exterior of the building other than an open. We are open. So just a little clarification, a little information to my colleagues there.
Ms. Hart?
Yeah, I just wanted to say for clarification for Councilmember Fowler and others, it was something for us to consider, even with something like this, for some of the municipalities where they had citizens who had issues with liquor stores or vape shops or even the medicinal companies. Some of the municipalities chose to change some of the signage. So that was just something for us as people approach us with these type of ventures, that may be something for us to consider, so that I guess some people, it had something to do with kids and protection and promoting, like there's the tobacco programs that push like not promoting these types of things. So they have like language that encourages municipalities to really focus on like the signage. And so that's just something for us to consider. I don't think that, either one of us should make a decision. I just wanted to put that out there for consideration.
Are we discussing 28 or 27?
I'm saying for both vape, because they're all like substances that would be concerning for kids if kids were able to see them. So for us, if we're in a situation where citizens have that is something to consider. when we're considering these types of things.
And I think Councilmember Baxter addressed that.
Yeah,
in
he
his
did. He
opening
said that,
statement.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want,
Go ahead.
Mr. Mayor, I wanted to thank
Yeah.
tough time for us.
Thank you.
Where are we?
On the motion to adopt, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
The applicants are here, and it did pass. So,
Thank you.
2629, Councilmember Robinson.
Please call it.
You're good. Please call it.
29.
Oh, 2629.
Okay. An ordinance waiving section 7.2.2 of the zoning ordinance, ordinance number 9263 for certain real property located at 818 Magnolia Street in the city of North Little Rock, Arkansas, to waive landscaping requirements, declaring an emergency.
Is there a motion?
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco? Is there a motion to adopt?
So move.
Motion adopted,
On-
second. There's.
Okay.
Thomas, are we keeping sidewalk down there? I notice you're changing the landscape requirements, which I'm okay with, as long as we're keeping the sidewalk there, which is already started in front of the adjacent properties.
Yes, sir, we're required to build sidewalks, and any
Okay.
floor sidewalk will replace.
Just making sure.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
On the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
Yes.
Harris? Yeah, Fowler and Insulaco.
Yes.
Sorry about that. 2630,
Please call it.
An ordinance waiving section 7.2.2 of the zonings ordinance number 9263 for certain real property located at 810 Magnolia Street to waive landscaping requirements, declaring an emergency.
Move to suspend all readings.
Second.
on the motion, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Is there a motion to adopt?
So move.
Second.
On the motion, any discussion? Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
On the emergency, Ross?
Yes.
Hamilton? Hart?
Yes.
Robinson?
Yes.
Baxter?
Yes.
Harris?
Yes.
Fowler?
Yes.
And Sulaco?
Yes.
Concludes new business.
Got two public comments. One is Patty Kemper. Patty, are you still here? Patty?
I guess they left.
All right, and the next one's Christina. Christina, you got 3 minutes, ma'am. Please identify yourself. You know the routine.
How's everyone?
Good.
Originally, I was going to speak on behalf of the Arkansas Community Organizations. We have a request, and it's not pertaining to the resolution, the proposed resolution. But I'm going to hold off because I feel that we need to do a little more research before I formally make the request. But I do want to comment on what I observed tonight as it relates to the, pertains to the condemned property at 924 Northeast Street in Dixie Addition, which recently acquired new owners on April the 17th.
November.
April the 17th, the new ownership, April the 17th of 2026.
No, the new owners purchased in
November
November
of
was when they
2025.
were able
Okay, that's
to-
not what was quoted to me, but nonetheless, both of those residents are from the Dixie community. And considering the progress that's been made on that house, I can't believe the majority of you guys wouldn't support removing it from the condemned list. I can't believe that, and I'm very disappointed. And I want to thank Ms. Hart for speaking up and representing, I'm going to say Ward 2. I'm one of her constituents. Ms. Robinson, I'm one of her constituents as well. And this is no negative reflection against you, Ms. Robinson, but in my opinion, considering the fact that Dixie is an underserved community, and both of those residents are from Dixie. That's their family property. You guys could have allowed them 3 months. They've made so much progress on that house. It could have been removed from the condemned list. It makes me wonder, is there someone out there that you guys know that want the property or what? I mean, it's not right. I'm very disappointed.
Thank you very
And
much.
I hope you guys will reconsider action that you took, rescind that.
Thank you. Anything else?
Mayor, I put these around for everyone. The North Little Rock History Commission at 506 Main has been undergoing a major renovation for their museum. Started during COVID, and because of COVID, it's been delayed. They're looking for volunteers to be docents and are planning to hopefully open by early summer. And it's going to be fabulous.
Okay. Anybody else? Motion, second.
On the motion, Ross, Hamilton, Hart, Robinson, Baxter.
Yes.
Harris. Fowler.
Yes.
Ms. Solaco.
Yes.